Good morning to St. Katharine Drexel Faith family. We're starting another week now of our stay-at-home orders, and I'm sure some are getting restless. I'm getting restless. Certainly there's been the question, when will we be coming back to church? I wonder that myself. Don't have an answer for that right now. All I do know is that now they're talking about, nationally at least, and locally it will start to happen too. They're talking about a phased approach back. I imagine they won't really start more seriously in this area talking about that phased approach back until the end of this month. So whatever that will mean, we'll just stay tuned for that. My guess is that we'll be, as far as our large gatherings, which is Sunday Mass, that's going to be a while. We'll be going into May, and I'm mostly hopeful that we'll be back by June, but I really don't know at this point. I do know this, that we'll do our best to communicate ahead of time all that we know. I do know that when we are able to return to public worship, one of our first priorities will be attending to sacramental needs and sacramental questions. So just wanted to address a few of those right now. In regards to baptisms, of course, we have baptisms originally scheduled for this weekend. That will not happen, but I'll be making sure as soon as we're back that those baptisms that didn't happen this weekend will be scheduled as soon afterwards as possible, and all other preceding baptisms. If you have recently had a child, congratulations. By all means, call us. We can still take all the information, and I'll be meeting with you. Happy to meet with you as soon as we're able to. So please do that. So by all means, don't be afraid to call us and set that up. In regards to First Communions, which also were supposed to happen at the end of this month, as soon as we know that we can come back, we will be making a plan to schedule those First Communions. And we'll work with everyone's schedule, because I know people have schedules too. Same with the Sacrament of Reconciliation. We've been asking you, as the Pope said, to make that spiritual contrition at this point, but by all means, welcome you back to that sacrament as soon as we're able. Confirmation and RCIA, of course, will require some direction from our diocese. I'm pleased to say that our RCIA candidates are continuing their formation through video conferencing the past couple of weeks, and they'll continue to do that, and God willing, they will be all ready whenever a decision is made. And I know our confirmation candidates in our 8th grade religious education program, they are ready. They pretty much went through the entire 2-year formation process at this point. So now it's just a matter of it will be a matter of when we can come back, and then what that means with the bishop's schedule. And they'll let us know as soon as possible. I'm confident of that. In regards to weddings, obviously weddings have been like many things, have been limited to 10 people or less, and that's a great hardship. One wedding we had scheduled for this month was postponed till August, and certainly we all hope and pray that we'll be back to somewhat of a more normal situation by then. And anointings have been happening throughout this sickness and throughout this virus, and by all means, if you need anointing, contact me. If someone has coronavirus or COVID-19, the diocese has picked 3 priests from each deanery to attend to those cases, but by all means contact us first, and we'll make sure that the anointing can still happen. And in regards to funerals, those have happened too. Last week there were a couple of burial services, and the memorial mass will be at a later date here at St. Katharine Drexel. And this week we have a couple small funerals of less than 10 people here in church, one on Wednesday for a little stillborn baby, 7 months old, and then another funeral for Hank Lazinski's uncle this coming Saturday. So, and that one actually, Healy Chapel will bring in live streaming equipment to live stream it to the rest of the family members. So sacramental needs continue to be top priority, and we're doing our best to meet those in this crisis, and those that have been delayed, we will make that our first order priority when we get back to public worship. So in the meantime, know you're in my thoughts and prayers, and just coming off Divine Mercy Weekend, we have that great reassurance from the risen Christ, who 3 times as he entered the locked room said, "Peace be with you." And he did immediately offer the people mercy, love, and forgiveness. He offers us that as well. So stay healthy, stay safe, and do your best to stay in touch with one another. God bless you. You are loved.